Ladies and gentlemen, started on me, Mark. What are we doing? Is this a kindergarten operation going on? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest movie review podcast of all time. That is CT Cinema. I be CT. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your continued support. I want to thank you to all of the new Patreon members that we've gotten on patreon.com/CTisDOPE. And I'm going to tell you why I want to thank you, because we had a ball this weekend. Come sit down, man. We had a ball. Camera ain't even on you. You're good.
What's happening?
We had a ball this weekend in CT Cinema. We got a chance to watch two movies back to back. We watched Distinguished Gentleman and we watched Identity with the squad. It was incredible. Lawrence was in there. We had a ball. We're going to do another movie night at the end of September. With that said, it is time to begin the show. You guys know how we do things here. Super chats are wide open. So if you are watching this right now and you are financially able to give some super chats, please do so, because your support financially helps grow the show and pay the bills around here. And I want to introduce somebody. This is my sidekick. This is my right-hand man. This guy is family. This is the man that has the purest heart I've ever seen. So much so that y'all have bullied this man into getting this haircut. This is the most amazing haircut. This is a beautiful look for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Young.
What's going on? CT, how are you, man?
Man, this look is great.
Hey, listen, look, what I will say to you is this. It's different.
Yeah.
I'm happy to get used to it. Like, this is literally my first day as a bald man. And when I tell you the wind hit my scalp, for the first time, I was like, that actually feels good. Phenomenal. I did not know that about this.
Have you seen your lady yet?
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you this. I need you to do this for me.
Okay.
I need you, because this is a sensation. This is the only thing I miss about being skin bald.
Okay.
Have her lick your head.
Oh.
Not the other one. That one. Have her lick your head.
Oh.
Crazy. The sensation is amazing. With that said, we are introducing somebody, ladies and gentlemen, that has had the biggest impact on my LA journey.
Whatever.
Wow.
This man is saying, I've never been able, the only reason I'm doing this is because it has to be on camera. It has to be immortalized.
Whatever.
Because you deserve this. I met this man, 2006, Jamie Foxx's Lapapalooza.
Wow.
From that point, watched him crush. He was always very funny, fast talking, don't even know how funny he is. From that point, I'm moving to LA. I only know him. And we weren't even close. We were not even close. We had been together during that festival, and I had not talked to him since. I said, hey, man, I know we ain't talked in about 8 months. Let me start with that.
Right.
We was in the
front. Exactly. That's
in the foxhole.
I say, hey, man, I am coming out there to LA to live. Would it be okay if I crashed at your crib for a week? Let me sleep on the floor.
Right.
And just keep my suitcases there. He was like, yeah, for sure. I was like, really?
Wow.
A week turned into a month.
Wow.
Because I was hoping he didn't notice.
He's like, maybe he don't know how to tell time.
I don't know. When I tell you, this man never once fronted on me.
Nice.
This man never asked me for no bread to stay there. He was just all about me, continue to pursue my dream, and became my brother for life. You've seen this brother on Killing Me, Killing It. You've seen Killing It. You've seen this brother on Superior Donuts. You've seen this brother all over your TV and your films. This is an international actor first. But comedian is always number one. Ladies and gentlemen, just shot his first special, My Brother, Real Battle. Make some noise.
I'm going to give you, what up?
Welcome.
I'm going to give you a A for introduction. I'm going to give you an F for transition.
That's a fact.
You don't go from licking his head then a shot at my face.
It felt natural.
Like, have her lick your head and then me. That's a horrible transition.
Can you get the screens, Mark? I can't see what's going on.
That is too funny.
Horrible transition.
Yo, let me tell you, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, we got to redo that. Can we get it? Can we back that up? Where's the edit? Where's the edit bay?
Yo,
what's up,
I'm
fam?
honored that you're here.
Thanks for having me, man.
Of course. And let me tell you something. We today are talking about Fight Club, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Now, what I was going to tell you, Real, before we start recording, Never saw this movie.
Damn, you seen it, right?
Of course. Like it's literally one of my favorite movies. I was so excited.
See?
Really?
Appreciate you.
I didn't know that.
It's an amazing film, bro.
So good.
I'd never seen it.
Wow. Can we even do this pod today?
Oh yeah,
No,
I saw it.
Oh, you watched it for
But
this?
for the first time, apparently,
First time.
which I'm just like, this blows my mind.
You
Never
never
saw
seen it?
No, I always knew the twist because the twist got talked about,
Right.
but I never saw the movie.
Oh, it's an amazing movie, man.
Man,
Beginning
without
to end.
even adding the twist in, it was so fire. So, Lawrence, if you do us the honors,
absolutely,
please tell the people what Fight Club's about.
So, Fight Club is about the narrator who has a conversation with the man by the name of Tyler Durden on the airplane, and that leads to them beginning a underground fight club, and chaos and hilarity ensues.
This cut is the greatest cut. This is the best decision ever. This is a great look for you. And I'm not saying that because you have a great grade of hair, but this, this is you.
Really?
The bald look?
Oh, wow. We'll see.
We'll
see. Like, it's new to me, but who knows? Like, it'll be interesting to see how people react as I go through the world. You know
why I'm jealous of it a little bit?
What are you
I'm jealous of. I do have fabulous hair, but I'm saying
crazy. You crazy.
It's like you have no blemishes on your head. You got the perfect like smooth joint.
It's been padded the entire time. Like it's virgin. Like today is the day.
Yeah.
I'm like,
speaking of Fight Club, so Fight Club begins. This is the narrator. We never learn his real name outside of what it really is.
Right.
And he's an insomniac. He works a regular 9-to-5 job. He doesn't have any excitement in his life. The only excitement he has is buying his furniture. And he travels periodically for his safety car job. And when he's on this journey of him being an insomniac, he starts going to these self-help groups, these Narcotic Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous groups.
Right.
And he's lying. He's cruising to try to relate to the people so he could get out his crying because that's the only thing that gets him to sleep.
Right.
While he's doing this, he meets Marla. Marla is also cruising. She has nothing wrong with her. And this is the part that I was like, oh, this is kind of dope. If you see the flickering in the shots, you're like, oh, what's that flickering about?
Yeah.
His crib burns down.
Yeah.
After his crib burns down, he calls Tyler Durden randomly on a humbug. But my thing was,
he been on the plane first. Remember?
He's been on the plane first. He's on the plane. He meets Tyler Durden. And things kind of just go topsy-turvy from there. Like, as you said, they form this fight club. Well, they're forming this fight club. This is mind-blowing. So I need to know, why is this one of your favorite movies first?
Man, Fight Club just, before I even knew anything about it, came out in 99, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about film. You used to watch movies, you like them, Star Wars, whatever. It's kind of had everything. Like, we're talking about great characters.
Lift your head up a little so people
great
see your
characters.
Face. Yeah.
Great story. Direction was crazy. Cinematography, the darkness of that area. It was funny. It was dramatic. It was random. It was coarse. I mean, anything you want in a film, it kind of had. It wasn't like a big superhero thing, but
it's true.
It was scary and humorous at the same time. So, it was just cool.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Brad Pitt was just cool. Like the old school Paul Newman smoking a cig.
Right.
Getting with chicks, and so it just kind of had a little bit of everything. And then underneath all of it, it just had this message of male toxicity and aggression and how they were trying to get that out. It matters more, I think, today than it did back then.
100%, way ahead of its time.
A lot of people are fully on that now.
Of course.
But at the time, it was just like male aggression, wanting to be more, wanting to get something out. And so trying to find some kind of substance.
Yeah.
And I think that way they put that in the movie with one of the greatest endings, I think it just kind of encapsulated everything you could think of for a film.
Now, here's the thing. First, before we continue, I want to thank good brother Willie Thomas for giving a super thanks on the episode last week.
Thank you, Willie Thomas.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
So, as you guys don't know, if you guys are new here, super chats are wide open. That is how we pay for the show. If you would not mind donating, we appreciate it. For amounts of $10 or more, we stop the show, give you a credit, your comment goes on the screen and/or question. And if you give $20 or more, we give you some of our favorite random movie moments and lines. And for outrageous amounts of $40 or more, RELL will give you a thank you speech in whatever award style speech you want. MTV, BET, Country, Source, whatever you want, just say it in your super chat and we go from there. So while we're on that, I gotta say, notice that the first initial call that the narrator makes to Tyler Durden.
Yeah.
He doesn't pick up the phone.
Right.
The phone rings at this payphone and he picks it up. For me, that was almost telling because it's like,
right.
That's weird.
Yeah. Right.
His apartment blows up. He goes to hang out with Tyler. And in that moment, Tyler says, just ask.
Right.
Just say, come live with me.
Right.
They live in this rundown, beat up shack.
Yeah.
My question is, in what world does a dilapidated house still got power?
Yeah.
The lights is running, bro. Ain't no mice, by the way.
Yeah. That we saw.
Let's talk about that. No mice,
that we saw. Yeah.
That was outrageous.
That's one of the best things about the movie, though, is that once you watch it and you realize what the ending is, you go back and you see everything.
Oh yeah.
You see the splices. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Heavily foreshadowed.
Yeah, heavily foreshadowed. Like
so many.
The house blew up. Just tell him you did it. You know what I'm saying? When the guy picks him up, the valet, he's talking, here you go, Mr. Durden.
Right.
And he's like, he's talking to the narrator. He looks back at Brad Pitt. Like they show it. And so once you know the trick, you go, wow, they was showing the whole time. Yeah. It's just genius, man.
And that's the thing, CT, where it's like, you got to watch this movie for the first time recently.
Yeah. Right.
If you watch this joint again, it's a whole different experience.
Yeah.
That's what's so wild. I think because I knew the twist was coming, I was looking at those things and I was like, oh, wow. I was still giving it credit.
Yeah.
Because the valet looked like, what's up with my man? Right.
Yeah.
Or even the henchmen were like, hey, what's going on with the boss? Yeah. And they also implemented the thing like, you said you'd say that.
Yeah.
You said this would happen. And he's like, what? He's losing his mind.
Right.
And this is where I was like, oh, this is incredible. When he's smashing Marla.
Yeah.
It's Mara, right? Or Marla.
Yeah,
he's smashing Marla. And Brad Pitt tells Edward Norton, don't ever talk about me.
Right.
And he's like, what? Don't ever mention me to her.
Right.
And he's like, all right, I guess. And it's so crazy because Marla was also going through her own thing.
Right.
And she's just putting up with it. She's putting up with the disrespect.
Right.
She's putting up with all these scenarios.
Right.
And Brad Pitt is mashing
Yeah.
Marla. You understand me?
Yeah.
To the point where this is your roommate, hearing all of this go down,
Right.
very uncomfortable. What I've heard for 20 plus years is Brad Pitt's performance in this movie.
Yeah.
You know what people understated?
What?
Edward Norton.
Of course.
Yeah.
Listen, Ed Norton is one of the best actors just out there, period. And the sad fact of the matter is, it's like, supposedly or allegedly he has like some personality issues.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like, supposedly he's really hard to work with.
Really?
And that's part of the reason why I think he doesn't get the accolades that...
What have they said?
I mean, like, for instance, I know that, like, he was Bruce Banner.
Yes.
And
his greatest role of all time.
Right. No, absolutely.
What are you talking about? Primal Fear was his greatest role of all time.
You're so right.
That was a good movie.
No. Primal Fear is actually the
Primal Fear. Not even close.
That was the first kind of
This is how you know it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Because Mark Ruffalo's the Hulk now.
Well, no, but that's the thing where, like, and
if he was that great,
like Mark Ruffalo is a good Bruce Banner.
Yes.
He's not better than
my point
is,
if he was good, you probably still have the spot.
Nah.
No, he was just hard to work with,
right.
And that's why they got rid of him.
He was good in it, but Primal Fear.
You know who Robert Downey Jr. is not gonna mess around and be like, oh, I'm cool with working with this dude if it's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be like, nip that in the bud, you know what I'm saying?
And also, people don't think about that. This is the movie that put David Fincher on, the director.
Right.
Well, is it?
Because all he really had was Alien 3.
No, but 7 was before this, wasn't
This was 90, you're right, 7 was 97.
Yeah. So, I mean,
you're right.
Yeah.
7 was 97.
But don't get me wrong, this didn't hurt him.
7 was 97, you're right. But 7 I think got overshadowed with Kevin Spacey's performance.
Yes.
And it was the defining project for
I hear
Fincher.
that.
What's in the box? That's my favorite line.
Brad Pitt killed that too. Brad killed that too.
Right. Exactly.
What's in the box?
Right.
To this day.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, bro, you talking to somebody that orders a lot of packages from me. Every time I get it from the mailbox and I'm with Tangerine, I was like, what's in the box? It's the greatest. So Tyler Durden in this movie is making soap out of human liposuction fat.
Right.
And selling it back to the rich women that got rid of their body fat in the first.
That's genius.
It's so genius.
Yeah. How'd you not seen this movie?
It was a lot that came out, bro.
That's fair.
No, but this I was 99. It was over 25 years ago.
Yeah. Never saw it. I'm also one of those dudes. Do I regret not seeing it?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't think it was amazing when you watched it?
You know what's funny about me seeing this movie?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Memento?
Yeah.
I saw Memento late. I also saw Primal Fear late. So with all of these different movies, and not just those as examples, those came before. I saw so many movies that I guess ripped off of this.
You can't see the old movies in the same light.
Exactly. So even the first time I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh, I've seen this before.
That's like my friends who go, my little cousins, like, Richard Pryor, he all right. It's because you've seen so many
people steal from him.
Steal or versions of doing his act. Right. Because we're all babies of Richard Pryor, whether we know it or not.
Of course, right.
So you can't even, when you see the original, you go, okay.
They don't recognize it as the source.
Sense.
Like for me, I'm such an Eddie Murphy guy, but I wouldn't be able to be an Eddie Murphy guy if it wasn't for Richard
Eddie
Pryor.
Murphy,
And then it's like Martin Lawrence, I wouldn't be able to be Martin Lawrence fan if it wasn't for Richard Pryor.
Right.
Nutty Professor is my favorite movie of all time. When we do that movie on here, you talking about I'm going to cream my pants. Yeah. I love that movie.
I'm just gonna sit back.
Man.
Look, I won't even talk.
That's not even
That's not even Eddie's greatest. That's not even Eddie's best movie.
It's whoa.
It's not.
What do you think Eddie Murphy's best movie is?
Coming to America.
You're on narcotics.
Thank you. The white guys agree with me.
Here's the thing.
That's how you know it's official.
The white boys said yes. We got greenlit. I'm getting my own podcast. That's what's up. I'm ready. Let's get it started.
The spin-off. I respect and love Coming to America, but Nutty Professor is the greatest of all time, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Nutty Professor showcases Eddie's everything.
I agree.
And the movie
is
his dramatic.
I think it's his best performance he's ever done.
Okay.
It ain't the best movie. But listen, we do a Fight Club.
We do a Fight Club.
We are. Indeed.
We get a new podcast. RELL versus Clay.
Listen.
Eddie versus.
Folks, the super chats are wide open. If you want more interactions like this, please go ahead and
we'll stay with Fight Club. I'm
donate.
sorry.
So
I have digressed.
Please, and thank you for that, Lawrence. I'm not seeing no super chats, ladies and gentlemen. I told you we need to pay these bills. You understand? You think Lawrence just found a random razor? These razors cost money.
They do cost money.
It's true.
My bad.
Now we see that low-key, Tyler has created a mob. He's created this Project Mayhem. That is run with all these different people that are involved that are also a part of Fight Club. Fight Club is getting spawned off in different parts of the country. It's a terrorist organization.
It's a militia. Yeah.
Came from young male angst.
Yeah, absolutely. Like disenfranchised young
angst.
Men.
Yeah.
In a very January 6th way.
No, 100%. Like this is why like Fight Club was so ahead of its time. Like they saw it, where it was like they predicted where things were going.
But it's kind of how every gang starts. Whether it's the Crips or whether it's the Aryan Nation, whatever. Yeah. These males want unity, want family.
Yeah, camaraderie, right?
They need some longing and shit.
Here's the wild. Yeah, that's the second one. Here's the thing that I don't know. I'll tell you.
Was in the email?
His name was the guy who got killed. His head was blown off. He had the breast.
Bob?
Meatloaf.
Robert Paulson.
Meatloaf.
Robert Paulson.
Yeah. The actor's Meatloaf.
Yeah, right.
Man, when he came on the screen the first time and he had those breasts, I'm like, hey, yo, what is this?
Right.
Because that was way more than testosterone breasts. That was 100%. Like, these were D's or E's. And he's hugging Edward Norton and he buys into being part of Fight Club. It was disheartening to see so many guys that were beaten down by their real lives that joined Fight Club just to have a brotherhood and to be somebody. And that's what Tyler gave them. Right. And Edward Norton still doesn't realize that he is Tyler Durden. His mind hasn't snapped
You
yet.
look at that scene when Bob shot and he's yelling at them like, this is not what we're supposed to be doing. The whole crew's like, almost like you told us to do it. They didn't say that, but you see their faces like, because they know, so many jewels, man.
Yeah. But this is why this is the brilliant mental illness aspect of it. And this is before a lot of films were popular for doing mental illness. This film allowed everybody to see that this personality, when it's in control, it's the dominant personality. When Tyler was in control, Edward Norton had no idea what was happening. And when he came around, Brad Pitt always knew what was going on because he was still a passenger. So he took control. And to be able to see that, because I thought Marla was also a personality when I first saw her in the meeting.
There are theories that say that.
because nobody ever saw, well, until the end of the movie, you didn't see anybody with her.
Yeah.
And then everybody ignored Brad Pitt for the entire film.
Yeah, and that's the thing where I don't think Marla is a personality, just because you do see throughout the film that people do react to her. Especially like, I mean, I feel like the big tell is like when she walks into
I think she was individual, when
she walks into the testicular cancer. Like everybody sees her when she walks into the testicular cancer group. Right.
Yeah. But when you go back, you'll see Tyler he's at the airport. He's in the film. We just don't we don't pay attention
to him on the walkway. When he's going that way, he goes
this way. Not even that. It's like by the getting the bags. It's like the way they did it, But I forgot about the mental illness aspect of it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Are you ready for the villain of the movie?
Who's the villain of the movie, CT? Tell us.
A lot of people think that Edward Norton and Tyler Durden is the villain of the movie.
Right.
The villain of the movie was Marla. Marla was the villain of the movie.
Why do you say Marla?
Marla was the villain of the movie because, understand, Edward Norton was finally having control of his insomnia. He was finally getting the chance to get to sleep. And she came in that meeting and she started not only doing one, because you could take somebody coming to one meeting.
Right.
But she went to every meeting to where he had to say, hey, yo, let's cut a deal. I go to these, you go to those, we never cross paths. She said, cool. Then she starts horning in on the other meetings while he's tired on the road, which then creates Tyler Durden to be an upfront mental personality, which begins all of the anarchy of the entire film. And then you think things will be a little better because she gave him a little bit of that box. Okay? That didn't help nothing. No. I'll tell you another reason she's a villain. She came to that dilapidated house. Let me tell you something. As a woman, for you to have no respect for your own box
who raised you?
Give it up in a dilapidated, should be foreclosed on home. Lets me know more about her.
That's true.
Than it did about him.
That's true.
So if she wouldn't have done any of those things, he would have been able to finally have peace and the movie wouldn't have happened. Marla's the villain of Fight Club.
That's a good argument.
That sounds like the toxic male perspective.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
Blaming the woman.
Yeah, it does.
She's at fault. Who would you say the villain of the movie is, Lawrence?
Oh, man. Listen. It might be toxic, but I'm not sure you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're wrong.
I don't know if you're wrong.
Look, Marla is not a good person.
No.
Like, she's like on some other stuff. So
she's a Tim Burton all-star, by the way.
This
is the first time I've ever seen her without
They were married,
First time I've gotten to see her with a little less of the goth makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, oh, this is Tim Burton's piece. You know what I mean? Tim Burton put her on, bro. So to see her in Fight Club, it was a great fit. Edward Norton was not able to save the day. Here's another gripe that I have with the movie. He blasted himself with the gun. And he was still walking and talking regularly. And I'm like, there's a hole in your face. How did that get rid of Tyler? But you still around.
I mean, listen, when you mess around and spend like 2-3 days out of your week getting beat to a pulp.
That's true.
It's like,
what's a bullet?
You're right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Bullet in the mouth.
Look, 50 took 8 or 9.
Yo, he definitely took 9. I'll tell you this. That ending, they expected all of the financial districts to be taken down and everybody reset. That could have only happened in 99.
Right.
It could not happen today.
No.
Because that hard drive is being sent digitally to another state.
Backup after
but it was good for its time.
Great for its time.
Great for its time.
Absolutely.
Oh man, yeah. Oh man, so many scenes, dog.
Like, give me some of your favorites.
Man, my favorite scene would probably have to be my favorite scene in the movie. Man, there's so many. I'm gonna go when you break down the Fight Club rules.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Don't talk about Fight Club.
That's the thing that even if you never seen the movie, you knew that part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's iconic.
First rule: don't talk about Fight Club. Second rule: we do not talk about Fight Club. So just the darkness and Brad's setup.
Yeah.
And he's presenting it to the people, and we see this is the basis of what the movie is. Man, I think that was just a powerful moment. That was his gladiator moment of.
It was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
it was.
Are you not entertained? That was his.
Listen,
give us our freedom. Like that was a great reference.
Ironically, you bring up Gladiator. Russell Crowe was like they wanted Russell Crowe to play
in Fight Club
as in the Brad Pitt role.
No way.
It was considered.
Really?
Okay. Now, well, I mean, I don't know if I would say that. It would definitely be a different movie.
Yeah.
But what I will say is they decided to go with Brad Pitt instead of Russell Crowe because
7.
No, well, it was just because Russell Crowe wasn't. This is pre-Gladiator.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Gladiator was 2000. He wasn't
right.
Yet.
So he wasn't even a name in the same way yet. And they thought they needed a name, so they decided to go with Brad Pitt instead.
I think all he had done was LA Confidential.
It got, probably.
Yeah. Probably.
Man, such a good movie too.
Great movie.
But those movies were filming at the same time. So literally, like, if they did go with Russell Crowe, he would not have been in Gladiator, which maybe it would have been Brad Pitt. Who knows? Yeah. Which would have been a different movie too.
Speaking of Brad Pitt, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Ripped.
100%.
Looked amazing.
Crazy.
I was like, how do you even get in that type of shape for a film,
absolutely, man.
Bro, that was his moment. That little 5-year span, Snatch.
Right.
That joint came out. Like, Brad he just killing everything.
He was.
And then you also have friggin' young Jared Leto in this joint too.
Young Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Jared Leto was in there. Yeah.
Jared Leto got his face demolished.
I know. He sure does.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
That made me uncomfortable to see.
And that's a quotable right there too. I was the fools that I wanted to destroy something beautiful or something. It was like,
because in that moment, and here's where you see the dichotomy of Jared Leto, Edward Norton, and Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Edward Norton started to see Brad Pitt get a little too close to this guy.
Yeah, he got jealous.
And he's like jealous, and he's like, I'll show you.
Right.
And then to further realize how different their personalities were, that was still one and the same people.
Right.
So he's close with you.
Right.
And you destroyed his face.
Right.
And he's still loyal to the both of you.
Dude is so toxic.
Yeah.
Because whether you want, I mean, because when you realize that the narrator and Tyler Durden are the same person. When you're like, wow, like what these people must be going through, whether it's Marla or whether it's Jared Leto's character. It's like, dude, they're because it's literally he's hot and cold in the most extreme way.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump out there, man. I'm gonna say outside of Sixth Sense, I See Dead People. Surprise, Fight Club might be right number 2.
Oh, as far as like the twist.
Yeah,
no, it's pretty high up there, I think.
Nah.
No, you say that because you knew it before you saw it.
I'm just going back in movie twists.
Darth Vader in that one.
I'm going to say what? I'm going to say as far as twists, I See Dead People, Sixth Sense, and I got to say, unpopular opinion, Identity.
No way.
Identity, you did not see that coming.
No, but it wasn't crazy. Like, oh my God, that guy really is they're all made up in his head, and John Cusack doesn't know.
I mean,
hold on a second.
It was Fight Club 5 times.
Did you?
It's Fight Club 5 times.
Like, he was the guy the whole time, 5 different people, right? Correct?
You're correct. My question is, did you call him John Cusack?
What's his name?
It's a Q's.
Is it Cusack?
Cusack.
Okay.
Because you got a sister. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That tickled me. Anyway,
my bad.
I'll give you that. So Fight Club for you is number 2 after Sixth Sense.
Do you count Darth Vader as a surprise?
Do you count Kaiser Sose?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's
Kaiser.
Usual Suspects would definitely be my number 2.
Crazy.
Yeah, without question. Like, I do feel like Sixth Sense,
close.
But then you have to go to Usual Suspects next for me.
That's
absolutely.
That's like Sixth Sense number 1. That's number 1. But Fight Club and Kaiser they're like this to me. You're right. It's like this though. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any super chats, ladies and gentlemen, which is crazy to me. That's it's hurt my feelings. I'm not seeing no super chats. I told you I need y'all help to support the show. The studio ain't cheap, and you guys are leaving me out to dry right now. Okay. Now, in the meantime, I'm gonna ask you. As you know, here we do not have the Oscars. We have the Zellies because Denzel is one of the greatest actors of all time.
Okay.
Who would you give the Zelly to in this film?
Come on, man.
Who gets the Zelly?
Can I give a director a Zelly?
Absolutely.
I would give David Fincher a Zelly for directing this visually compelling, take away all the script.
Yeah.
Visually compelling film that told this story, the shots, the quick cuts, the zoom ins, the pull outs.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Everything, the lighting in the basement, everything was just on point. So I think David Fincher, he deserves the Zelly for director of the film.
Never have we had that before.
No, absolutely, and it's a great answer because it is true. Like the way that he decides to deliver this is so immaculate, and it's one of these rare exceptions where the Fight Club is adapted from a book, like a novella,
Chuck
or whatever.
Palahniuk,
right, and even Chuck P is like, the movie's better than my book.
He said
the movie's better than my book.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's true. It's
That's crazy for somebody to say it's better than my book.
Yeah. That's what he said. He's just like, dude, he's like, he did things with the source material that I didn't even think of.
Look, because you probably could have put in Matt Damon, maybe.
No.
You probably could have put in
Matt Damon was up for the narrator.
He probably could have put in, I don't know, Keanu Reeves or whoever at the time was, I don't know who was popping. Regardless of you put in, that look had to be David Fincher.
Yeah.
No one could have did that look.
That's true.
Not saying that those guys didn't, they killed it. But you could have put 2 great actors in it. Johnny Depp could have been, whatever at the time, whoever.
Oh, yeah.
But
Tyler Durden, you think?
Johnny could have been Tyler. And Matt Damon could have been narrated, possibly, maybe, who knows.
Wow,
but
that's crazy.
The shooting,
I can see Matt Damon as Tyler more. Keep going.
But whatever. But the shooting of it, the director, David Fincher.
No, that's true.
That's just my opinion.
But you're also, you've done so many comedies, but people don't know that you're truly trained. So like drama, you would fit perfectly in a David Fincher.
Listen.
Like, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to acting,
it's true.
He's probably he's my top 3.
Man,
I can see that.
When it comes to drama, let me tell you my skill set. I'm cool for a cool short little monologue.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm cool for some looks and the intensity.
The smolder.
I'm a good smolderer. I don't want no 3-page monologue. Bro.
I tell you what. I tell you all the time. Comedians are the best actors.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Comedians, because comedically, you creating, these are hard, tough stories we create and put on stage, and we present them in a funny way.
Right.
It's not a thing to just take it down and stop the jokes. Whereas if you're a dramatic actor, rising to comedy is harder because you might not know timing.
100%.
So you look
100%.
at Robin Williams, you look at Jim Carrey, you look at Eddie had to do 8 different characters in Nutty Professor.
Yep.
People will give Daniel Day-Lewis credit all day for doing that one guy in There Will Be Blood who he's amazing at.
Right.
And he got to do that 8 times.
8 times.
But we don't get the same credit because you laugh and people don't see a laugh the same as a cry.
Nutty Professor is the #1 movie that I say deserves an Oscar.
100%.
And then I would give an Oscar for Robin Williams' performance in Mrs. Doubtfire. But there's so many films that deserve to be considered an Oscar for their comedies, but I love that you gave it to David Fincher. Who are you giving it to? Who's the
definitely Edward Norton. No, I just feel like in my mind, it's like he's the center of this movie.
He is,
and it doesn't work without that
without him.
You can't highlight Tyler without having him be a bass straight man.
Exactly, and that's what it is. Like he's the straight man throughout. But, when it's time to ratchet it up, he ratchets it up. And it's like, even to the point where you're like, when the twist does come, you're like, oh, I can see that he could be that guy too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't and Edward Norton, like I said, he's phenomenal. So
Edward Norton, and I gotta agree with you because that's who I wrote down to give this Ellie to. Edward Norton is such a phenomenal actor, and that's why it hurts so much because for the past 25, 26 years, we've been hearing about Brad Pitt be praised, deservedly so.
Oh yeah.
But they hadn't given praise to Edward Norton. So for me to see the movie and to see how Edward Norton got down, it was like, how dare the world not give that man his credit when he doesn't miss?
Edward got some resume. He got a resume, baby.
Yeah, 100%. And don't get it twisted or confused. Like, I don't think anybody's like, I've never heard anyone say he's a bad actor.
Never.
I've just heard people not give him the credit he deserves, which is a different thing.
Where
it's like, you're terrible. They're just like, he did it all right.
Michael Keaton's comeback movie was Birdman. We praised Michael Keaton. Edward Norton in that film. I can't think of one miss Edward Norton's had. Even Italian Job was one of my favorites.
He's the best part of that movie.
Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what was The Magician? Prestige or was it the
Prestige?
Prestige. I think that was also Fincher. Yeah,
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Prestige is fire.
Dude is phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
So as you know, Nutty Professor is the greatest movie of all time. Anyway, Eddie Murphy is the best without a doubt. So how many Eddie Murphys out of 5 would you give Fight Club?
I mean, it's on my top 5 greatest movies of all time. I got to give it 5 Trading Places, baby.
Ooh, Trading Places.
Yeah.
How many Eddie Murphys do you give Fight Club?
100%, 5. I feel like it's whatever you think is the best Eddie Murphy movie. Mm-hmm. So 5 Nutty Professors, 5 Trading Places, whoever's out there watching, whatever you think is the best Eddie Murphy movie, give it 5 of those Eddie Murphys.
So my question to the audience is, who gets the Zelly in this film?
Right.
Who gets the supporting Zelly? And tell us how many Eddie Murphys you give this movie Fight Club. Me personally, I'm going to give it 4 Eddie Murphys. Oh, Jesus. And the reason I'm gonna give it 4 Eddie Murphys is only because it's my first time seeing it. I did not get a chance to have fresh eyes with the twist. Right. So I got to give it, 4.
That's not the movie's fault, because you ain't on to the pop culture. I ain't going to blame the movie because you couldn't afford to go to AMC in the 8th grade. That's your mama fault. That ain't on.
First of all, let me tell you something. My mama could afford to take me to all the AMC movies.
I'm joking. I saw the line. I went too far. I went too far. My bad.
It was
you know what I mean.
Yes. Out of all you gotta understand, man. 1999 is so many films that came out.
Matrix came out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of good stuff.
I never saw this because a lot of movies that I hadn't seen, like for the first time by watching the show, got lost in the shuffle. Go ahead.
The wild part is, Fight Club bombed.
Yeah.
Like it's a cult classic. And don't get me wrong, like I saw it in theaters, but I'm a weirdo.
But it's like it's one of those things where a movie you've heard about, you like Godfather or watching The Sopranos. Certain movies you got to go see because you've heard about it so much.
Of course, I agree.
You got to go see that.
Yeah, man. It's
what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah. Also, I was more inclined to watch Friends because he was with Jennifer Aniston and they did like a reference to Fight Club in the show.
Oh yeah.
And the crowd erupted and I was like, oh, it seems like it was a cool movie. But I was watching other stuff. But I'm honored to have had you for this episode. And we're about to do the after show, which we keep you around for. So what do you have coming up, good brother?
Something else to do? The after show. I didn't know about this. I got a life. I got a show. I'm joking. I'm playing. What's the question? What was the question? I'm sorry.
What?
You acting like I'm regular.
Your accent came out like I'm regular. What do you have coming up? How can the people find you?
I have a special that's going to be in the government in the government vault.
The government vault is crazy.
I'm on Apple Sugar. It's a show called Sugar on Apple TV.
Congratulations.
Coming out, I think, early next year. I'm doing a movie in 3 weeks in West Virginia.
What?
Oh wow!
Called I can't say what it's called in case the money don't come in escrow. But allegedly, I'm supposed to be doing it in 3 weeks.
Love it.
And I just sold the show to Amazon, and hopefully we it works out and we get to be on TV sometime next year.
You're also a successful showrunner. This is your 3rd show?
5.
5th.
Ooh. Now they don't always make it to the air.
Hey,
we talking about when they sell, or we talking about TV?
Yeah. As long as your check clear, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, because on TV I'm like 1 for 5. But if we talk about what sold, I'm hot.
You're fine. Here's what I'll say.
That's too funny.
So my first studio audience sitcom, which is a dream of almost every comedian I've ever met. Superior Donuts, Jermaine Fowler, Real Battle, Judd Hirsch, Katie Seagal.
You were in that with us.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
And let me tell you something. Could you imagine if it would have just went one more year, the CBS Paramount Plus app would have happened. And it would probably still be on to this day.
Probably.
It's true. Anyway,
it's true.
I was happier to get that job. 1, because it was studio audience. 2, because I got a chance to work with RELL. And it was like, yo, I was crazy. A kid in the candy store.
Right.
And then it's the studio audience. And then you got Judd Hirsch, Katie Seagal, Jermaine Fowler, who Jermaine is a brother and friend of the show.
David Ketchner, Maj Jobrani.
Yo,
we had some
such a crazy.
No, the cast is amazing.
Oh, and
Diane Guerrero.
Who was a beast. She went on right after that show to do Doom Patrol.
She did.
And she was doing so many different characters.
Yeah.
She really has 7 different characters. D got a lot of personalities.
Yo.
Hey, D.
So what do you have coming up, Lawrence? How can people find you?
At Mary Young on social media, and also check out fantasticforum.live if you want to hang out and talk comic books any Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific.
I love it. I want to thank everybody for watching. I would like you guys to know that on the regular, for the month of August, we had a lot of episodes from the Patreon. And I was like, let's let the people see them.
Right.
But now, for the month of September, we back to regular schedule programming, baby. If you would like to see the bonus episode, which is the after show, post-credit scenes, come to the patreon.com/CTisDOPE. Thank you to all the new subscriptions. We're doing movie night again this month. We figured out one of the movies. We're going to have an incredible time in there. And I look forward to doing even more things with the Team CT members of Patreon. If you're financially able, please join us. If you're not, all you got to do is hit like on this video. Help us be shown to more people. And YouTube does that if you like the video. So if you're watching right now, please hit that like. I want to see the likes go up. Please continue to keep commenting, sharing the reels, and just showing the love. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the reason I continue to do the show, because of the support you guys show. I appreciate you guys. I think that's it. We're about to do the after show right now. So we out. Team CT all day.